make Chairman Schiff's sloppy work more persuasive than he could make it. That is what Mitch McConnell said no to when Chuck Schumer asked for an entirely different set of rules for the Senate trial than the set of rules that Chuck Schumer proposed for the trial for Bill Clinton. So they wanted, again, entirely different. To quote Senator McConnell, Majority Leader of the U.S. Senate, the Democrat leader, Chuck Schumer, wants to write a completely new set of rules for President Trump. The same process that Senator Schumer thought was good enough for President Clinton, he doesn't want to afford President Trump. Go figure. It was such shoddy work by the team, when you had Adam Schiff and the others putting this together, that honestly, the Senate is like trying to redo what the House did, and Chuck Schumer is saying no to that fishing expedition. They had the time. They could have waited for the courts to come back on those executive privilege assertions, and then if the court said yes, you can interview these witnesses, they could have done so. That's mostly who they want to request, is the people who are tied up in court right now. But the House didn't do that and has decided to move forward right now. They're in the Rules Committee, Dad. That sets the stage for tomorrow, a vote on impeachment.
The Senate Democratic leader would apparently like our chamber to do House Democrats' homework for them. He wants to volunteer the Senate's time and energy on a fishing expedition to see whether his own ideas could make Chairman Schiff's sloppy work more persuasive than Chairman Schiff himself bothered to make it.
And this is not the work of the U.S. Senate when they hold a trial for impeachment with the Chief Justice sitting there. They are really acting as jurors with information and evidence being presented to them. They are not fact finders anymore. The evidence is being presented to the U.S. senators, who then vote kind of like jurors. Take a listen to the follow-up by Mitch McConnell.
The Senate is meant to act as judge and jury, to hear a trial, not to rerun the entire fact-finding investigation because angry partisans rushed sloppily through it. The trajectory that the Democratic leader apparently wants to take us down, before he's even heard opening arguments, could set a nightmarish precedent for our institution.
Leader Schumer started by demanding a certain set of witnesses. And Jordan, it's so ironic, Rich, pick your adjective, given that the Democrat majority in the House controlled all of the witnesses, did not allow Republican witnesses, and then was not willing to wait for the adjudication process moving forward. Now Senator Schumer says that the minority should have all of the rights in the Senate and be allowed to dictate which witnesses are called and when. Look, Leader McConnell has already rejected that proposal, Jordan, but to your question and to your point, he also reiterated the point that it is the House's job to build the case on which the Senate will evaluate, try, and then decide the case.